Since bureaucracy might take a while. It probably will. There's gonna be 2 of us going, which will be fun. Because we also 2 of us have the most of the luggage. Well, I do, kinda. With all the setup stuff. Yeah, we'll need to deal with all the apartment stuff too. Mostly because my friend just doesn't want to go through the border with Georgia too often. Technically, could just return when you know it's time. When it's time to go for the bureaucratic stuff, but he doesn't want to cross the border too often with Armenia, because yeah, he managed to get the stamp from Azerbaijan. Last time he was going to Georgia, he kind of didn't think that he will end up in Armenia and stuff. So he just had, you know, transit through Baku. And, you know, if you have a stamp from Azerbaijan in your passport, crossing the border with Armenia gonna be fun. It already was for him, really. So he wants to minimize crossing that border too often back and forth, because every time is a lot of question marks. A lot of questioning. A lot of weird looks and everything. So he just wants to stay here. Should be like ridiculous also. I don't know. Like it's such a bit like. First of all, it's like really random. Because we already planned everything, sorta. And we'll need also to like warn. I guess the landlord again, because I kind of told him that we'd be piecing out. And now, you know, we're not completely piecing out. Friend can stay longer, and you know, like staying here and paying a loan for the 3-room apartment is kind of chunky. And because, you know, we already have everything in plans, he kind of gonna give us money for the apartment, because we're gonna rent obviously already 3 rooms there too for when he comes, right? We're not gonna like rent something for a month and then something bigger for the rest. We're gonna like rent already apartment, we're gonna stay. So you're basically gonna like spend a lot of money on all this fiesta. I mean, I hope it's worth for him. Maybe we'll figure something else, man. Hopefully, it would be nice. Yeah, would be nice. Yeah, bouncy ball is going for sure. I mean, that's my chair. And that one is going 100%. I wish I could also, like, fold my table and everything and take it with me. That would be nice. But, yeah, that's gonna wait. That's gonna wait. That's sadly not that easy. Let's go in, Truxo. How's life? Let's see, yeah, that's gonna be quite a fiesta next month already. Hopefully we'll be able to get the IRL stream going until then and everything. Even though, like, if weather gonna be like this, that's gonna be quite an interesting time for some IRLing. We'll see. Because our friends told us that, like, spring here is pretty much, like, the rain all the time, non-stop until summer, pretty much. So we'll see, I guess. We'll see. That will be not very poga. If that's the case, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Alright, so gonna be doing a little bit of Pacific driving, and then we're gonna be doing some thaumaturgy. Gonna continue that too. Nice, Rage, nice. Yes, you can see it is good. Just don't do any of the side stuff. It's pretty much trash. But the main story and everything is good. Side stuff, I feel they just put there, you know, with the padding and everything. Like, we are open world, man. I heard you guys like open worlds, so we are that open world that is completely useless. But we have it. Outside of that was actually good, though. fix stuff. MKHP low. Did the side stuff so far. Well, whatever I did was mostly kind of like, oh, well, there's just like a bunch of mobs to kill and everything. Need to find something in some house or something that is completely outside of, like, you know, your main interests and everything. So maybe I did like a couple of missions, but after that I just kind of like said no and stopped. Said no and stopped. Arjal Chula Jaxio, nice. Sounds good. Sounds good. Chillin' sounds nice. Chillin' sounds very nice. It's actually funny, I kind of for the first time potentially got like giga relevant sponsorship sort of opportunity. But the fun part is might be not really available because mostly for US, I think. Actually, no, I guess it's not the first time. First time was probably with when I was doing all the coffee stuff and I got the coffee opportunity, but that stuff was also only for US. And now it's still doing good in KHP, doing good. Yeah, basically like the some sort of, well, I mean it's not like it's not available because the country is just like they are targeted to some specific demographics, you know. It's basically a company that does like the modems and like internet, the ISP, but pretty much ISP that caters towards like the nomads and everything. So they have like some giga modems pretty much and the giga connection plans to have some sort of quality internet on the go. They position themselves kind of like, you know, this like Starlink on a budget sorta, with no satellites and stuff, just like 4G, 5G stuff. But yeah, obviously like all the connection is in the US. But not sure, maybe they just interested in providing the modem. I mean, maybe if it will work with local frequencies and stuff, why not? It seems like quite a giga modem there, that's for sure. We'll see, maybe. For now, just like message them that, you know, I'm kind of not exactly in your region there, guys. It could be kind of interesting. The super gaming 4G modem, you know. It does look kind of dang though, because, well, I mean, it's more kind of like router, I guess, already with that. With all the connection and everything in, and with separate independent power and everything, not just USB stuff. Which will be actually kind of good if I would be able to use it for like the IRL setup, for example. It's kind of big though for IRL setup, I have to say. The usual USB stick's kind of a little more convenient, but maybe that's actually not a bad thing. And that might be actually good though, if it has better antennas and everything available. That might be not a bad thing. So you'll see. Now that would actually work. It's not like really like super giga sponsorship either though. It's more kind of like they pretty much send you the device and provide you with connection, which that part obviously not gonna work because yeah, not in the US. And then yeah, you just pretty much like get paid for whenever someone else buys that and everything with your link and stuff. Zero Genesee, yeah? Somehow not available. No, this is in general already there. I think they actually already supposed to be this year in Georgia, if I remember correct. I think Armenia next year now planned. Alright, so impact hammer spare I have. Spare pry bar I have. Okay, I guess another cutter would be nice. That you have as a spare, huh? Steerage, I see. Monka is some insane secret territories. Yeah, probably something important for the government. That usually is the case. Morse code. Probably region, probably. Starlink would be quite interesting to have the access to. The internet's then though. But I guess that would be also kind of possible. Well, the internet's, I mean, electricity then. The electricity might still be quite issue. Quite an issue here. Especially if you go in some bumfuck nowhere areas. Somewhere in the mountains or something. And yeah, I guess like this level of nomad life I have might be a little too dank for those. Because like moving between countries with like Starlink set up, for example, that will be probably quite interesting. Some countries don't support it, and some countries you probably would have some quality questioning on the border every time, because what the fuck are you even like, you know, carrying on you there? What is this? Some satellite dishes and everything. Some dude with a Russian passport and everything. The fuck? Alright, how to get there better. And good the bitrate is on Starlink? Yeah, that would be interesting to see. The stability, yeah. I mean, should be decent. I think, yeah, I think NMP did before last WitchCon US. I think they did like the whole road trip pretty much from Austin, Texas to Vegas for a few days, and all that was on Starlink, I think, and that was good, I think. I think those were nice streams. I mean, obviously it's IRL streams, right? They have like a different kind of like quality ceiling, I guess, and expectations also compared to the home streams, but still. I mean, sure, I guess. Sure, I guess. Can do that. Sure. Post it if you want, sure. But yeah, I mean, everything for content, man. Everything for content nowadays, after all. That's the main. Alright, so we can check this then. You can even have like walk around, you know, taking some photos here, considering there's like a lot of military bases and airports. You can just be around, you know, just like taking photos of nature or something, walking around with the camera, and you can have some questions asked. So, not sure. You shall be military for content, yeah? I mean, people would do nowadays, I feel. I'll feel. Hello. Let's see what I see. Maybe the base station is kind of down there, because I think they still need to have the base stations on land. Not that many, but still. Okay, I want to get that one too. Let's count this. Let's count all that. And yeah, stable anchors I kind of don't really need. And the spawn point there, yeah. Didn't I get some like Harista? Oh yeah, I have a reroll there. Peru. Angry abductors. Ah, that's kind of whatever. Can live with that. Just go there. Yeah, that could. Just try to go fast through these just to unlock another area. For the funsies. Some spark towers and stuff too, I guess. I mean, why not? Fine, let's go that way. To warm up a little. All ready to go. Let's see. How do we gonna get there? The usual stop. I can just mostly, well, actually, a little bit of scrap for the needs on the road. And then can peace. Morning time too, nice. Dragon's Dogma? Nope, not really. And they suddenly will decide to. This should be the key or something. Do not think so. Hey there, Mask. Die low. Still have the first one to play. Still have a lot of stuff in general to play and to do, so buying it or something is totally out of the question. And not until some giga sales. Already too much stuff. Already too much. Seriously, let's say. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima sounds good, But that I probably wouldn't mind eventually. But yeah, we'll get there. That I also probably just gonna wait a while. Because usually on release they have those ports at some giga prices there. Horizon, for example, only now, basically, getting to some reasonable price levels. Sold the 60, I mean, that's still quite. And they usually also have no or pretty bad regional pricing, I think, so... But that for now will be a skip. Eventually I wouldn't mind though. Gonna wait for them good prices. Alright. Throwing that at me. In the total. I'll take it. 5 years gonna be happy about 70, yeah. Gonna get that Stiller Blade, I see. Still not sure if it's gonna have like a lot of value outside of, you know, outside of the Coomer content. And then I guess we'll see. I didn't like Tsushima. Also, got the S approval, yeah. Yeah, what a type to be alive. I mean, Yokotaro is a Kuber after all, you know. Clearly. Let's see what everybody's gonna say. Don't like the Hollywood samurai movies, eh? Come on, man. What's the problem with those? What's the problem with those? And the quality samurai is there. Come the little storm. I wonder what kind. It's electromagnetic. I will need to wait before leaving, or otherwise again can get soft locked. Been there, done that. And maybe we can still pass though. No, should be fine. Tangerine feels good, man. And do you have some? I do have some. I got some yesterday. Tangerine and mandarin the same? Well, I mean, technically. Technically. It's just that usually not called mandarin, I think, though. Mostly. Like stuff besides sword fighting, I see. I see. Alright, collect enough anchors. Some plasma, I wouldn't mind. I think it's just kind of not really cool mandarin most of the time. It's not that big, yeah. But I guess I could though. Oh, that was a good way down there. Could do that instead. Fine. And discuss historical accuracy. Well, yeah, that is sadly a given. A complete fool. Historical accuracy. Games like that probably doesn't seem like it's gonna be very commercial success for them, I would assume. I think it could be good, but that would be like very niche though. They nowadays don't like being niche. Well, at least I think they didn't go like full, you know, magic and everything there, didn't they? So can't be that bad. Oh, no, 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 no. Favorite anomaly then. Come on. Oh, relax. Where were you going? See there, boss, I say. It's not even about the budget. A magic is fine. Gotta get them recognizable cliches, man. So it's easier to market. So get about so good, huh? So good, huh? Yeah, the more valid points and stuff. I wouldn't say it's just complaining. Everyone thinks that. Well, I mean, if someone is just mad about the arguments about their favorite thing, you know, I mean, they can't take it. That's a damn problem. Pipig is gonna be pig, eh? Lid, whatever. Where can we get a little bit of fuel? There. Didn't even spend that much anyway. He's went. Can't be the proper sneaky murder hobo, I say. There you go in. Hey, Gulshan, hello. How we doing? Mechanics kit. Doing good. Nice, nice. Sounds good, man. Nice. Right there. As usual. A nice, good shot, nice. It sounds good, huh? It sounds good, huh? And more time to chill. Nice, nice. Did he really? Bruh. Get out. Where's the nobody, man? I swear. Alright, let's go next area. Fine. Well, the fuel is fine though. And I don't think I want to park around here. That shit around. Probably not. Alright, buddy. Relax. What do you want? I got some speed right there. Another one. A lot of speed, eh? Alright, that bunny is pretty good though. Jump off. Did we manage to land? No, I don't think so. Actually, might. Or do we just leave with it, you know? Will it work? I wonder. I wonder. Next. Got too much honor going on there. See. Oh, you gotta get some mechanics going, you know. Some sort of reputation at least. And that way it was probably easy to tie it in. Without going super deep into all the different nuances there. Again, that's, you know, that's the exclusive that's supposed to sell as much as possible. They ain't looking for something deep there. But not for exquisite art house audience. And that main target is, you know, of the popcorn eating people. And will go in and buy all the birch all the popcorn and all the tickets. That's all they need. Story could have worked too. Well, that's the thing. They also kind of probably didn't want to go like super simple there or something. And then yes, like that's also like the marketing part nowadays. Marketing point. You need don't need, but like, you know, everyone's trying to add this like some decisions. You know, decisions matter. Reputation. Hey, Billy, hello. Like even like altars from yesterday, right? For example, like all your clones will also have all this like different stuff. You will need to decide. You'll need to pick sides and everything. Like they want to make you do that, but they also don't want to make it too complicated, you know. To be honest, that'll become like a white noise. I mean, let's be real, like in many games with reputation and stuff, it's just how it goes. Take like even Might and Magic 6, for example, that I'm playing right now, right? Like all this rep just kind of becomes a nuisance that pretty much kind of like limits you on your path of getting, you know, like the master, a light master dark magic. So in the end, it sort of becomes just this thing. All right, you know, now I'm gonna go farm these quests, or time making some quests. Good, eh? Get out. And you too. I use the shield. Fuck off. So you pretty much kind of like start min-maxing all the rep stuff. And then at some point you just like, well, I need to become like very evil to level dark magic. So now I'm just gonna like, you know, Armageddon the whole settlement, because that's the fast and nice way to do it. Yeah, that's kind of in many games really though. There's very few. And I'm not sure if I can even like name them, to be honest with you. That have very nice and meaningful ways of doing that stuff. Is the way yesterday? No idea. Don't know, Nick. I sadly can't say what happened there. Don't have tools to figure it out. Bruh, fuck, switch. Season kits. There we go now. That's the thing, like like nowadays they like adding this. I would even maybe say pseudo non-linearity, just to say, well, look, we have decisions that matter, and then we have replayability that way. And then they also gonna tie the achievements and everything to that stuff, so people be like, you know, well, shit, I need another playthrough and stuff there. And then whenever someone is like, well, it was kinda meh, not that much to do. Bruh, don't even have all achievements. There's multiple playthroughs in the game. There's so much content. gotta do New Game Plus to get the different, you know, different branch of narrative there and everything. Slightly here in terms of story. Well, I mean, still, like, they can just attach, you know, like, get the max reputation one way, get the max reputation in another way, get different achievements for all that. I mean, it's not like you're gonna move it anyway, bro. Let's embark. Relax. Go play with the flare. What an annoying piece of shit. Decide full samurai or full shinobi. Well, and that's also kind of like why they try to, like, in my opinion, try to compromise. Like, they don't want to completely lock the content out for people who pick one of the ways, right? Because that would be like sort of like not everyone's gonna be doing a lot of playthroughs and everything. So they kind of, on one hand, they kind of give you this, like, well, we have stuff for multiple playthroughs, but in fact, it pretty much doesn't really do much, doesn't really change much between playthroughs and everything. Yeah, it's like even like in the smaller ones, all this like illusion of choice is also kinda quite the common thing. In best case, you get some sort of like different ending depending on what you picked, but in fact there is no difference whatsoever. Yeah, it's just like illusion then. Bruh. Piece of shit. Why did you appear here? Maybe they're just like spawning now on you. At least you could see them. Sometimes you don't. They're actually completing the splitting story, yeah. Well, in RPGs that happens. Wait, the chat message goes backwards? What do you mean? How does that work? Like in RPGs you can actually see that sometimes, huh? Like the fully proper branching narrative and stuff. In other games that's kind of rare. Let's see what the boss guys say. That could be some like the third-party glitch or something. Some plugin or some shit. It does sometimes like a lag, yeah? But the browser lag could be. I think I had it at some point, I remember. When browser goes pig, yeah. It's just the charge station. Probably is, alright. And do you have some repairs still? Oh, you do have some repairs still, nice. Yeah, that's like no one likes doing that because you know you kind of like they also realize probably that a lot of people not gonna be doing multiple playthroughs of your stuff. They probably just gonna play through it once and then forget about it. So having some stuff locked in some sort of like new game plus some like different, you know, approaches to the same chapter and stuff, that is kinda rare. Because yeah, they just don't want to, you know, waste content basically. Because many people never gonna return to it. They're gonna play it once, one way, and then forget about it. And then potentially some of them maybe will even go and cry that there is not enough content. Because a lot of stuff was in a basically completely different playthrough that they didn't do. And many RPGs kind of do it that way too. I mean, like, even in some, like, in the modern Fallouts and everything, and Vegas and stuff too, you can just, like, easily, like, level pretty much everything. And you can also pretty much do almost all the quests. Except for maybe, like, you know, like the ones where you already need to pick who you're gonna side with, and then, yeah, that's gonna be over. All the way until then, no problemos. A best replay make game shorter, but variable it could work. Well, it could work for some indie stuff or whatever. Like on AAA scale, I feel like it won't. Just because like people, how you know, how your average gamer will work most likely. Because they're not gonna read shit. First things first. They just gonna, oh, that's like some, I don't know, BioWare RPG. That must be Pog. They get it. Then they finish it in like, I don't know, 10 hours, let's say. And then they already go, you know, full chatting mode and reviews. Bro, game's so short. Game's so shit. I ain't replaying that. Fuck that. I have a battle pass in Fortnite to close, I don't have time to replay shit. See, Regin, I see. I myself also not really super much into replayability. I gonna be real too. I could be part of the problem, you know. Like maybe way later or something, when I feel like doing another playthrough, I can return and try to do it differently, which also not always works. The evil playthroughs and stuff, for example, I kind of like rarely do because I don't really feel like that usually. It's kind of too forced for me to be evil. And nice, booty, nice. How was the meeting? Yeah, looking behind the new game also, I agree. Like a lot, some of the things like Starfield did, for example, right? For New Game Plus are pretty cool. But the problem is, yeah, most of the people not gonna see that. So that kind of ends up like it's a good idea, it's cool, but like it just kind of gets for AAA especially, right? When you like on a huge budget and a very long development cycle, you just basically kind of end up, all right, should we do this feature that probably like, you know, 5% of the audience will say, or should we just make it, you know, the regular content that most of the audience will say? And a bit, you know, the one that everyone will see wins. It's like more like rationality, I guess. It's just some sort of like side thing or whatever. Kind of like Pentiment, for example, right? Where there's like many different ways to play through it, and it's a small game. But yeah, that's also not their main product, just kind of side little thing. So they could afford doing it a little differently. Nice, buddy, nice. The Giga Woofers. Feels good. And yeah, was reasonably successful? Yeah, probably. I assume it probably was, yeah. I assume it probably was. I think Nier like just like hit kind of different thing. Like I think like the overall kind of weirdness of how the game's structured and everything is what actually works really good for it. People just kind of get it's kind of the same as with Kojimbo, for example, or some stuff, right? Like if some like I don't know like Activision or EA or something would make some shit like that trending, people would probably mold out. People still did mold out on Kojimbo initially too, right? Like the fuck is this walking simulator bullshit, dude? But then everyone was like, oh, that's Kojimbo, man. It's deep. We just glimpsed the surface. It all goes very deep. There's much more to it. And then people just accept, all right, that's a weird one, and we're gonna enjoy it. And I mean, again, that's probably like I wouldn't like I don't know, maybe AAA. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say. Would you consider like from the budgets for sure it's AAA. Was it aimed to be AAA? Kind of like Neo, for example. Like could sell in years like 2 million copies. And that's nowadays like I don't know, Balatro like sold already 500,000 in like 10 days or something, for example. So that's not exactly the AAA levels of popularity. Yet I mean, yeah, the 99S chapter was pretty much the same as 2B, just you can have different gameplay type. And then you kind of just still pull through it just because you're kind of curious to see what's gonna happen. But also you kind of do it in one go though. Like it's not like you do it and you lock yourself out of another way to do it. Yes, you do, as they say. The highway is made by random, they say. Yeah, story-wise it was nice though, yeah. And I think people already were kind of invested into that stuff, so they continued playing just to see what's gonna happen. Like if you would give them the choice, for example, right, 2B or 9S, then people probably wouldn't be replaying. They would pick one, do one, and probably would never be bothered to return and do it again, even if it would provide some extra scenes or something. Only very dedicated people. In my opinion, at least. And they still did play through it just to see how it's all gonna end. A lot of people probably drop a 9S. I mean, I assume a lot of people did. But I also think that a lot of people kind of went in already knowing that, okay, it's like Yoko Taro. Previous games were completely like all over the place and stuff. So this one is probably also gonna be. So we just kind of, you know, accept it and assume it's gonna be some way to think kind of stuff. Which it actually kind of is, huh? Alright, I think we can just peace out, basically. I just wanted to unlock the area. Let's collect a couple here and, yeah, and summon the circle. Well done. Die low. Well, confused? Yeah, people still might be confused even, yeah. That's why it's still, you know, like it's not considered, I think, some sort of like, you know, giga super huge success. Probably why Replicant also didn't go like that crazy, because like it already required people to like, you know, the original to be interested, I guess. Well, not original, but the series, right? And a lot of people probably kind of got already a little meh after playing it. Replicant also plays, I guess. Alright. That's also an issue. Yeah, at least we get some of this here. See what I say. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Hope you get well soon. I think, in my opinion, like it's a really interesting concept potentially for some like indie development, though. The RPG with a lot of variety in things, in approach to things, because you can basically just kind of reuse a lot of like areas, assets, characters. And I mean, people will also kind of understand it because it's already going to be kind of niche, small game. Because you're an indie and everything. So they're not going to expect something super crazy. But it also might be kind of tricky. Like the one I played, the one I use a lot in my discussions on, you know, like the... worked on the game for 6 years. So it should be good, but in fact it was dog shit. That game actually had like a lot of like variety also in endings and stuff. But you're just not gonna ever like replay it probably because it was kind of dog shit. So in the end, all that variety in different endings and playthroughs might also kind of not exactly work. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who think so too. Pretty sure. Oh, why I like for me, answer why I played Nier was simple. It was platinum games. That's it. I got it just for platinum games. I had no idea what I'm getting into. I saw platinum games. I was like, oh shit. It looks like combat is also like, you know, their way. I'll get it. Combat ended up being like not their way whatsoever. Yeah, the Simone boss fight, for example, was like really nice. I really enjoyed it on a high difficulty. And then after that, I just like left the boss fight and some random like fucking pleb robot just one-shot me or two-shot me. So after that, I just went and like reduced the difficulty, accepted the fact it's not platinum, and went to just finish it for the story. Platinum was making good games. I mean, they still do. I think Astral Chain is quite good. Huh? Yeah, and I wish I could play it. It would be nice. They just have a lot of hit or miss games, though, that's for sure. But yeah, near in the end, like after like already playing all of it and stuff, that was that felt like, yeah, that's some sort of like, you know, somewhat partially art house kind of shit though. Same after watching the anime. That kind of did, added a little extra to the game events and everything. But for example, like my friend who had no fucking idea what he's watching, and he pretty much kind of still, you know, was left having no fucking idea what was he watching. Well, FPS, well, that probably would be solid if it would be on a better platform though. So that's what we're talking about here. See, like, if it wouldn't be like, you know, platinum or anything, I probably wouldn't even play that. Same as kind of like Replicant, whenever I saw how it is, and like after even playing Nier, I was kind of like, whatever, I kind of not really interested. Not that much interested, at least for sure. So I never really got around to play it. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Like, it would be nice to do some sort of like small scale RPG like that. That's super weeb game. That probably wouldn't be the only one I played even. The wrong chat here. That's not the chat where you shit on the weebs. But that might backfire with some games though. That's something, for example, Dragon Age 2 for back in the day kind of did, sorta. Had a lot of, like, other issues, I guess, too. But one of the main complaints back then, I remember, was pretty much that they just reused the same area pretty much again and again and again for different chapters with some changes, but you still kind of go through the same stuff. So for the AAA, that didn't work. To some extent, for the AAA, people consider that was lazy shit. I mean, I played Honkai Star Rail for like 2 months. Not even for charity, just in general played it. I played Genshin on stream for 2 months. Like weeb, not weeb or something is not some sort of stopping factor for me. I don't give a shit. Yes, either must I say. Well, I just remember people even complaining about like the city or whatever, and that it's still the same stuff. So yeah, for a lot of people that was considered just a bad and lazy shit. So I think for like AAA mainstream thing, that would be probably way harder to pull something like that off with trying to get like some different twists on the same thing. Like people nowadays already like start reading if they see, you know, like that's an asset from another game. Trash. Asset flip. Re. Not even from another game, but like from the previous game in the series, and people already start reading. So it's different things. It's different things. And people have different expectations and stuff too.
Oh, there you are. And here I was enjoying all that peace and quiet.
And like also like expeditions, for example. Like some of my friends also into that kind of games. So I just kind of mentioned. Another guy was like, "Oh yeah, I already like playing it." And then third guy was like, "Whoa, I just like checked that expedition on stream and like, nah, that's some trash, dude. Like graphics like from PS3 and like the fuck, man." I mean, PS3 sounds like a bit of a stretch, but even in general, like you don't play that stuff for graphics, man. It's just genuinely nice game. There's mechanics and stuff, but yeah, there's still a lot of people who gonna be, dude, why is it not, you know, like Super Giga RTX? Fine, keep working. I mean, I think he just kind of got it like from his own view, and I don't know, like I don't know where he exactly even got like this like PS3 graphics, because I think Expedition looks alrighty. Maybe nothing super special. Maybe dude was playing from the first person. In first person, yeah, like I guess like the cockpit and everything looks kind of, the dashboard of the car looks kind of like, not super crazy good. I could see that. Even the like environments and everything look pretty good there. And the cars as a whole look kind of decent, in my opinion. The Expeditions, the Mud Runner game that I played, the truck one. I mean, some PS3 graphics are still kind of okay. Overall, they're lacking only like the detail and everything. Obligatory journey mention. Well, I mean, graphically, I wouldn't say it was something outstanding. Stylistically and stuff, yeah, I guess. Graphically, but then again, there is a lot of games nowadays with exactly the same graphics, so I mean, yeah, for some people, even that might be like the stopping factor. And they might not even like with my other friend who's like pixels equals like, you know, flush instantly. Like whenever he's like some sort of show going on, and I'm like, oh dude, that was like nice. So many like cool indie games. Garbage, old shit, man. It's pixel trash. Where's my AAA, man? If I want to play pixels, I you know go with the time machine to my childhood. I won't be my Giga graphics. No, yeah, a lot of games are still looking kind of on the same level. Yeah, that I do agree. With Journey and stuff, that I can agree. That I can agree. Somewhat. But yeah, basically like everything like yeah, okay, kind of yeah the same as some people complaining about card games. He complains about like pixel art games like this. See what I say. Now some kinds of pixel art, for example, are nope for me. Like whenever it's like you know like very big gigapixels, I for example also don't like that. Not a big fan. Like something like Dead Cells, that's kind of like peak stuff for me, for example. That's the best. That's the best stuff for me, rather. The flower is on, but I have the floppy disk. Fine. Flower not glowy though. Yeah, like it might be like something super crazy good, but just because it's like you know, some pixel art and everything, that's the insta flush for him, for example. Or he's not even gonna catch his attention in the first place. Yeah, I think there's a decent amount of people like that too. All over the place. Side storage. Let's see, I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, probably you can even like just watch some announcement show with like the Twitch shot on. I'm probably gonna see a bunch of that there too. Can probably plenty of that stuff there too. Can see there. I would a bit more. Oh yeah, this one got some paints now too. Alright, fine. Slash Olympia, June 27, 1969. Washington biologist and bear expert Paul Dean says they know why the animals are no longer present in the Olympic Peninsula. Though his bizarre theories of disruptive behavior have landed him in hot water, bursting into a legislative session in the Capitol building this morning, Dean insisted that the conversation he had with a pod of orca had revealed orca that work all over the place. The pod of Orca. None accepts Orca. The only one allowed. Alright. Impact hammer I have. All the spares we still kinda do have. And didn't really get damaged much. Beautiful. Yes, that was the last one. They did end there, I guess. Let's go for this, I guess. I guess. So like one question mark left. Maybe I should get this one. And while I'm at it. This one I don't remember. I think I've been in this one too. Since it is playing, I think I've been, right? Yes, scanning doesn't open it really. I'll give a highway into that. Remove all the question marks. Something's gonna break though. And yeah, with some like kind of different approaches to things. For example, there is also like good example with this game. Now people are molding out about all the like the saving stuff. So the developers needed to write a whole fucking article about it. But I don't think that even changed much. Still gonna be a lot of people molding about it. It's tricky. It's tricky, man. To make something less conventional in the approach. Something more brave and bold, eh? So that one, but too late. Okay, that's good. And the saving stuff with this one? Well, there is no saves, basically. Oh yeah, I can get the electricians now. I need the parts. I do have it, though. No, jumpers. Didn't actually take it with me. That's unlucky. But there is basically no saves, during the run. Which, I mean, seems kind of like an obvious reason and decision. For obvious reasons here. But doesn't change much. Pretty much like all the negative reviews are going on about the saving. And even then, a lot of people don't even know that there is saving. Like between every map when you switch at least, it does save. And you can also change the settings so you're not losing your stuff when you kind of like die on the run, for example. So you kind of will be fine. And just return and continue next time. Which, I mean, since they already have that option, I think it would be kind of not that bad if they would add some sort of saving into accessibility options for those who really need it. Save by putting console into sleep mode, eh? Well, I mean, that probably would work here too. But now people want to save. Like, what if, you know, mom calls you for dinner? And then after that you need to go. Half negative reviews still about the flags. We checked last Sunday. There was like 2, maybe, PPGs going on about it, and that's it. So actually, it wasn't a lot of people going about it. Well, hero runs can be kinda long though. Hero runs can take a while. But again, between maps you kinda do sorta save, huh? But people expected that you literally can just, you know, press. And it's gonna save you. Three of the 5 negatives mentioned it. No, maybe fresh one joined or something. I think last time we found just a couple. And people actually were surprised that there was not a lot about it. But was a lot of people about the saves. Yeah, I think in most in most of them you can quit, no problems. I think. Like if you die, yeah, sure. But if you quit, you just return where you were. Well, here you basically return to the beginning of the last map. Not being able to save quit us out of the game, probably the oh, the you know, so people don't do the save scum stuff, I would assume. I mean, you still probably even can do some of it, I would assume. Just will require you to go through a lot of hoops, I guess, to do it. The idea to keep the tension going, I'm pretty sure. So you don't have like the saves and stuff, so you kind of like, you know, losing all you have. If you fail, so instead of like, well, yeah, no, I'm gonna go check what this anomaly do, and yeah, no, if something happens, I just load. And that you kinda can't really do. That would be my guess. Save and quit should be an option, yeah. And I mean, it is, but yeah, for some reason, it's actually gonna save you and quit you on at the start of the map. Well, I feel like it's kind of also like the way they kind of coded all this stuff here. Like the coding issues, and that already probably later down the line became easier to just say, well, you know, let's just stick to our design vision instead of trying to change that, because that will be too much to change. So it became a feature. Well, I mean, I do see like the fully manual save here would actually kind of like ruin it a little bit. Because as I said, like the fact that you can just, you know, lose everything, the whole run easily, it does provide extra tension when you don't have any saves. That it does. And you end up probably for very long stretches of time kind of trying to avoid some of the things. Just because you don't feel like risking it yet. But I think it should be some sort of accessibility thingy. Just as like there is an accessibility setting here that allows you to not drop anything when you die. And why not? Might as well just allow, you know, just to save. But yes, even quitting also to save the position where you were seems like it could be fine. Seems like it could be pretty good, eh? Gotta learn to take the ill. To some extent, yeah, in some games I do agree. Well, in general, like if it's an author's vision to do it that way, sure. Why not? Seems fine by me. Shouldn't be that a big of a deal. Well, I can see it for people who are like, you know, like really limited in time. When you just kind of like have like a couple of hours at the best. And then you need to take the runs. That will take a while. I can see that being annoying, I guess. Well, it's not about taking a nail though, yeah, it's about the fact that the time. That you basically might not have time to finish the run even. Not just taking the L. The roguelike part, sure, yeah, that's completely fine. Even though, again, not everyone still realizes that this game sort of is a roguelike. Which comes down to another thing with people I'm not really reading and researching into games again. So expecting them to know how you build the game is quite generous. If you're going for that like small format replayability thing, eh? Don't have time, you don't play the game, then that should be also kind of telegraphed somehow, because if you bought the product, you know, that you expect you can play, but then for some reasons you can't actually play it, sorta. I would say that's a valid, you know, reason to go and complain. Like if it does say like, you know, if you don't have a few hours per session, don't even start. Like, if it would say that, sure, and they didn't read them, that's on them. What the fuck is still here? Quack, but, you know, that requires people to look into settings and stuff. They don't do that. Well, yeah, and that's what I was like all pretty much saying today. People don't read and people don't look. So like telegraphing something like that about your game is kind of tricky. If you're making something very specific and very niche. Game doesn't actually advertise itself as a roguelite. Yep. That it kinda doesn't, indeed. It's a big surprise also for many people who end up kinda with bad reviews. Or at least kinda like lucky enough, sometimes they still enjoy it in the end though. And then it's a good review. Don't start playing MMO when you have only 30 minutes. Well, I mean, some MMOs try to be friendly for that, though. Like, do you know it's that kind of MMO or not? It all goes down to, like, you know, properly telegraphing what you're getting yourself into. Like, if you're buying a sports car, you will always be able, like, I mean, like, if you're buying a sports car, you probably... Okay, maybe not, right? Maybe like XQC or something. You're buying sports car just because you can, and even though you don't even have a license. That's a different story. But still, like, most of the time at least, if you're doing that... Okay, that's sus. Circuit cache. Commended to hands. Additional time trials still have the old barricade technology responding to and guiding drivers. They can also tie it to the reward cache at the very end. The prize. It's pretty simple to program as long as we have someone race a vehicle from the first node of a course all the way to the final one, activating each in sequence. We can compare their time to whatever value we configure, and well, if they beat the value we unlock, a little gift. Still a huge abuse of resources, but nobody's even using this tech these days. We haven't had a visit from management in 12 months. I think I've cost Arda more in lunch and coffee expenses during that time than this little Delins. Uh-huh. So we need to do this in reverse, seemingly, though, because that's the reward, huh? That's probably the start. So yeah, when you get getting a car, any car really, right? You kinda gonna look like how much it gonna eat fuel. All those little things, huh? And that's why you also kinda, you know, get the stuff that has those information available in documentation. Same goes, I would say, to games and stuff, right? Like if game doesn't say what you're getting yourself into, then you have no way of knowing. Just buying the game. Maybe you even have like a different idea of what it is from the description. Like a lot of people got baited with Scorn. Like a lot of people confused here. Alright, so... Okay, yeah, that's a restart. Let's go. Missed. Missed, I think. Or hit. No, I did, yeah. Ali's kind of a bit generous with time, but the positioning is weird. Well, that wasn't anything crazy though, but sure, I guess. Easty, good morning. What kind of storm we have here? Yeah, that's all. That is also kind of like a lot of people playing that stuff completely casually. All of those games, really, even if it's 30 minutes a day. In ESO, for example, a lot of people just play, you know, the house building simulator and stuff. They just try to farm like the rare house cosmetics, decorate their house, and that's pretty much it. Same as like, for example, Ragnarok Online, you could say that, yeah, the end game is like War of Imperium, for sure, for hardcore players. Most of the people were just like collecting, you know, different hats there for the looks and just sitting in those hats in the middle of town flexing because they killed, you know, like 10,000 mobs to get that hat. Yeah, even MMOs and stuff you can play differently. But yeah, it's all about, you know, what was telegraphed about the game. It's like even buying the sports car, you're still gonna look into how much it eats and everything. Unless you like super giga rich and stuff, and then you maybe don't care. But most people still do the research when they buy something like that. They didn't, well, that's on them. Bruh. Where? Oh, right on top. Nice. Literally yank it from me. See what I say. If you want to kick them, you are toxic, or what you're supposed to do? Right? They expect you to just kind of sit there and wait until they return with the dog or something. Well, I haven't played that much, but yeah, I don't think I encountered such Pipiega stuff. Oh, the engine is gone already. Busted and charged then. Where are you? Horse is dying. It's bad. Mechanics kit. At least somehow we fix it. Wheel light, come on then. Game's boring in the beginning. There's the giga filler then. That you need to get through. It gets kinda better, but yeah. Filler sure is there. I just kinda got tired of it fast. But I also kinda started like doing too much stuff. Trying to leveling too many jobs and all. And then I just got kinda burnt out on that. But that's pretty much like with all the MMOs for me nowadays. In the last couple of months, that's already good. Another wheel, dude. Fuck are you on about? I mean, you can get to some sort of raids and stuff quite fast, though. Or relatively. These dungeons and stuff, that stuff was fun. Well, dungeons, I'd say, were kind of fun. Had no problems with that, really. Oh, some plasma. I'll take it.
I love you guys.
Should be in. Welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate a lot. How we doing? Cool, yeah, in this one, yeah, I do think so. I think that filler, that filler stuff they could compress even more. Considering they already like cut a lot of that filler, they could cut even more. Easy. Yeah, without the loss of quality. Still a lot of stuff to cull there. Seeing odds for Final Fantasy and stuff. Well, the thing is, like, if you want to play solo, then yeah, fun stuff probably gonna be quite limited for you, though. Outside of like dungeons with randoms and some raids with randoms, which I guess like later down the line, raids with randoms is gonna become also quite an experience. The early level ones were kinda okay, I guess. I still managed to get it. Come on. Man, that's now should be fine, I guess. I should be able to get up here again, I think. Seems a little steep here. That was not very big, though. Si deve essere. Sì, se deve essere. Alright, after this one to the left. Somewhere here. And then to the left again. Alright, good. You too. Get out. Lux. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the field. And we good. Yeah, there. How many of you are here? Just need to do some fixing. That was totally not worth going for that rocket. At least I got the repair putties though, so I guess that will do, but I also took so much damage on all the parts. Some are probably not gonna recover from that. Alright, out of the field at least. Good. Alright. Let this rest on there. Yeah, storm's coming, but we should be fine. Gonna repair, refuel. Real quick. Yeah, what's with you? Leaking again. I'll fix that. Fuck with you. Charged. Okay, it's supposed to be charged, bro. actually kinda almost perfect there. It's empty already. No, stop. Still pouring something there. Okay, let's see what else I need to check. I mean, that's pretty much it. Some of those bars probably gonna break as soon as I return. Like, permanently. That will be annoying. I already need some parts for craft new engine, actually. I wonder if I have those, Now if we go... It's up antenna was kinda low, I guess, yeah. That is true. Oh wait, this one. Alright. The one in the middle. Oh, I could like do all repairs and stuff here then. Fine. Alright, let's go. The UV darkness in this one even. That's okay. Oh, that's actually that's better than was going for that. For that PPG airdrop. That was not worth. Abductor. I don't need you. I know you want this. Take it. Duck down. Still with that flare. Okay, good job, good job. Keep playing with it. Keep doing that. I didn't store stuff. Big mistake. That's some good parts. The insane little reader. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. How are you doing?
I love you guys.
These. Thank you, Litton. Thank you, man. Thank you. Welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. How's life? How's it going? Okay, still there somewhere. Flying around. Alright, full here. Fine, whatever. I still have like a lot of stops on the way. The next one I kind of probably want to go through fast. Because there's not going to be any like super resources. Basically spent that much time on previous one just because of the going for that airdrop and I was trash. Sometimes they can be good though. Nice, little nice. Sounds good, huh? Sounds good. Some chill auction always sounds nice. Alright, a little bit of gravity. Badur, you do it. There we go. Ja, ligt det all them. Have some spare pry bar. Not a problem. Nothing there actually. Alright, let's go. Selpo. Day off actually there, son. What is happening? What is happening? Are you sick? Something must be wrong, eh? CXRSA. Tortured by video games. Which ones? Which ones? Which ones are torturing you? Oh, you mean the Sulpa gonna be tortured now? Or the climbing one? Is it another content game? We want the speedrun is them, son. The CBT endurer. Well, I mean, Charlotte was speedrunning a Jump King after all, so... It is what it is, I guess. To each their own. Alright. Daytime, nice. Oh, that seems like a chill mob there. Now just collect the anchor and peace out. And before another airdrop and I gotta get debated. Happens sometimes, huh? And the engine is slowly dying, actually. I wonder when that happens. It's a lot of these boys there. Nope. Didn't even take any damage. Nice. You wanna get yourself a new wrist now with that, I see, with that thing. Sounds like some peak gaming right there. Another Giga Wreck? Dude. How many? That. Don't fill. I might as well check here, I guess. Yes, si ça peut essayer. Some CBT action then, eh? I'll see how it is, huh? Peak gaming. Oh, you play with it. Keep going. Fitch. Infection. Great engine again. I mean, those are already dying. Enough. Just live a little longer. all we need from you. Alright, and the final part. I do have decent amount, I think, of anchors, so maybe we can just peace out. I'll see which resources we can farm there, though. It would be nice to get some of the red gem thingies. If I can get them here, actually. I don't think I can. Yeah, sub compressor is there, so I can, I guess. Because I'll need to craft the engine. That'll require that sub. Suffering some space battles there, see, I see. Got the pain. Not near then. Suction. There's a bunch of anomalies I still haven't really checked. Yeah, that's what I need. God, take the pry bar. Come on, dude. And I'll return. And this also broke. Dude. Why am I so unlucky? Just didn't check, to be honest. There we go. I'll drive closer too. All right. Let's see if I'll do that. No, you're not bound now. There we go. It's not breaking that yet, so I light here. easier to see stuff. Okay, some radiation though. A lot of loot from the small radio. More than from some big parts. Now we can do it. There we go. Yeah, yeah, I wasn't in the demo. In the demo, like, the range of the scrapper was insane. Like, sometimes you just stop too close to the car you're scrapping and start, like, scrapping it, and then you realize that, you know, you scrap half of your car there. So they nerfed the range, but the tech still works, kinda. But kinda tricky sometimes, though, to aim it that way. Nice hit, bro. I don't think I actually scanned you, though, so... The bird bunny should open. Chemicals, alright, well, that's good at least. And there was more something. Yeah, there it is. That's what I will really need because the engine's busted there. There's trees there. Fine. Actually, there's a lot of electric boards. I'd like me some electric boards. I only got 20, and I don't remember how much you need for the engine. I think it was like 50 or something. I mean, I do have some at home, I think. I don't remember if I do have a lot. Oh, actually. Didn't check how much I need. Fine, let's go. Oh, it might also be already unstable here and stuff, right? Which will be good. Well, not as good as corrupted, but I'll take it. At this point, I need a bunch of corrupted already. I have enough already to piece out if needed. And I probably will, but wouldn't mind more resources. Right, trees. More sub. Wait, no, that's the one I collected already. So here mostly a bunch of trees. There's some giga suction now. Got very high range. That's where the exit one is. here and here. Well, this one would be kind of nice. Might try to go for that one. Three. More trees. Okay, I could go for that. That. Sup, man. Need the sup. There was one here somewhere too. And the storm. Storm passes seemingly. Yeah, we do not care. Right, a lot of trees. Which, I mean, why not? Yeah, get the anchor too, I guess. Get the detector. That's kind of far. Should be visible here though. Biega. Fine. Ah, I see. Quite interesting. That's a nice surprise indeed, huh? Scrap the panes. Yeah, that's good, huh? It's kind of like nothing here. I guess whatever. Could get the anchor, but well, I mean, we'll see. Maybe I will. Fine. Get the fuck out of you. Peacemaker. Yeah, I see what you're doing there, bro. That's gonna free him chemicals, I guess. And more sub, please. There is some. Suction. Again. Yeah, what is wrong with you? It kind of heals a little too. Kind of nice. Nice little bonus. 27, alright, that's already not too bad. There's somebody in chance there. That's a van. Oh, and another sab there. Let's go. And the trees still. A little bit of everything. I'll take it. Irrevelo. Hello, sir. The Corpolurk. Nice, nice. Good luck with the Corpo life. Thank you, Mon. Wait, this is also sub compressor. At least I can break this one maybe with some Giga Impact Hammer. Okay, there's one more there. I see it and I like what I see. Okay, one there. The one I saw, yeah, I guess. Let's see. They've got them insane lines. At the comlink, one of the worst pieces of hardware. How so? How so? What is wrong with it? I actually might get one soon. Maybe I will actually be using it instead of the attempt currently I use them. Be a little more rational in terms of energy consumption and stuff. Huh? I hear you though. No, I use it instead of the capture card. I see, alright. And keeps overheating. Well, you don't have the heat issues usually in general. It shouldn't be that bad though. Because of some nuances with PlayStation. Because like Ella, for example, uses that, I think, for his camera the whole stream usually. That's the positive thing about the ATEM, because ATEM has the proper active cooling. Sees what I say. Technically, I think you need to use both, kinda. I did search this one already, right? Yeah. For streaming and stuff, I think you use both in the end. So it might depend on resolution and everything too. You trying to use it on? Alright, fine. Alrighty, me, alrighty. Thank you for stopping, boy. Have a good one. You have a good one. Not sure if it's something I would trade. I don't think so. Let's see what I say. Yeah, that does sound annoying, that's for sure. And the replugging and everything does sound kinda annoying. Yeah, quite often issues with those, I guess, in general. On stream is can happen, can happen. Yeah, like a 10 for that, but well, yeah, 10 also is way more expensive though. More functionality, but more price. And more functionality. Not everyone's gonna need, I mean, even I didn't really use much of that functionality outside of my kitchen streams, I guess. More. Come here. Go break that one too. That's the resource I really need. That will really need after this mission too. Could have the new engine craft. Wrong button. Inventory 4. Come on, dude. Already. Hmm? The fuck you say me inventory full? No, it's not. How was that even then? Oh, yeah, because it's trying to suction in the flare. And you just can't get it because it's an active flare. You can only hold it in your hands. I guess that's kind of like the little workaround they did. You can only have the flare in the hands. They made it like too big for the inventory. Or something like that. So it forces it to use in the hands only. And when you try to suction it in, It doesn't work. And some dank workarounds if that's the case. Nice right here. And after that, I think we need to piece the fuck out. Didn't even really need it, but fine. Hello, Roman House Life. Okay, let's go on the road. Shits again. We are on the road though. No. And the map. Fine. Ooh, I want that. I really want that. I really want that. That should cover for the new engine, I feel. At this point, let's see. Oh man, there was one there too. Oh well, yeah, it does. And with this one especially, should be no problemos. Another impact hammer breaking though. Now let's see where on the road can we summon it. Okay, still a little bit to go. The pork, come on. Okay, good. Not a focus. Why you do that? My chemicals. A rubber ducky. Alright, couple of these and I guess a piece. Get new suction too. Already almost here. Need this. Alright, impact broken anyway, so can't really get more anyway. Off we go. Follow the road. Can't break these anymore anyway. Otherwise, maybe I would. You. That also should be probably all the unknown junctions on the map currently. Still was like more stuff I didn't scan though. I've yet to find more shit.
Hell of a journey there. Hope you brought back some goodies.
That we should do them. Bellini. Jó, Kizelo. Store more loot. There we go. Ah, shit. Okay, first this. Oh no, I didn't take them. Give them. Go here. And the paint's out. I get even more paints. Sure. Baby paints. The horse girl sticker. Monk is. I won the God Forsen band. Known by a variety of aliases, including Rainforest Rogue, Washington Wonder, Green Avenger, McKnife, or simply Scott. State police are frustrated by interagency bureaucracy and miscommunication that prevents them from pursuing suspects into the Olympic Peninsula, where military police insist only they have jurisdiction. Local politicians also feel this increasingly secretive. Let's see. Store this. And get me some sticker mons. Oh, the horse girl one. Let's go. Beautiful. Know your horse girl then. And loving your mom. This boy is done. Alright, I hope he'll drop me a bunch of the subs. Is it gonna be only scrap metal? That shit I already have plenty, dude. There we go. That's what I like to see. Oh, that's a lot of it. That's good. So whatever I managed to actually farm is not even that crazy important then. That's why engine is quite expensive to craft. Actually, no, I don't think I can do that. The last one is with the Danky, the limb chipped one. 4 corrupt energy, alright. Can go full electronics though, It's gonna be not too bad actually to try. Just get more sources of electricity. How much did I get back? No, I got 36 back. Saying 50, but still good, huh? Can afford it, that is. I said that dink. The AMP, yeah, the swamp crawlers. Ah, yeah, that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. I will need to fight to farm that stuff then. Gotta farm some of them trees then. Well, fine. For now, we still go back to this boy. Point 42. Ah, then I got like kind of most of it back, I guess. Ah, this one is also gone. Come on. This one worked quite good and quite long though. Not gonna lie. Nice, so we grabbed that too. Let's see what else is dying here. This for now, fine. And then bumper too. Yeah, shouldn't repair that bumper too much. The rest, I guess we can kind of work with them. Come on. Alright, so one insulated bumper. At this point, actually, maybe it's time to do a little reshuffling of things. I feel like corrosive is also good to have. In that lost area especially. That'd be quite good. Okay, 1 second. Let's see. Well, I could get one anyway. Yes. That was a panel. Piega. That I also did need though. Wrong order. Yes, going Hawkies. How's the life? Karim's in the flame. Flame's already probably gone from here, but I got new ones though. Get more crimson here. Can I keep it wicked there? There's a bit of repairs. A bit of refuels. go. Alright. Let's see. What's left there? What is left? Seems like at least all the outer circle area is completely scouted, seems like. With the story one in the middle, and for now that's kinda it. Oh, very good, eh? A bit repairs. Oh yeah, let's go scrap this stuff too. To armor them. Okay, boss, sure. Oh, the yellow, eh? Got the plate though. Poof. Come on, fine. Scrap him. Get rid of this. Just the regular steel one. That's fine. Get some parts here. I want the scrap probably. That I already do possess. Let's craft everything while I remember. Another super vacuum. Maybe it's time for another super scrapper too. Fine. What else did I break? Pry bar is still there, I think. Spare one here. Spare one here. For now too, I guess. Can work with that. Oh, these I didn't scrap though. Let's see, there should be some good stuff there. What's your good thing I say? I just got a lot of this stuff I basically just got for free from the airdrop thingies. So I just kind of like dump it there and it just stays. And yeah, the plasma cutters and everything, I just kind of like try to have some spare ones to not run out. Because sometimes I do. Sure. Faster. I'll do it first. Ah. Got the mural decals, alright. Interesting. Yeah, just kind of like have everything. Well, I mean, I kind of never really get super full on loot already anymore, since like the regular scrap and stuff I barely touch. And yeah, a lot of things I just got for free from of the airdrops, the model loads. Alright, so we'll go for this one. But yeah, now I'm gonna be switching to Thaumaturge actually. So I still have time to do it today. Otherwise this will take some time. But yeah, that's the only one left that I didn't explore. Then we go into the deep areas. Going full loot goblin mode, 2.5k. Oh man, I have probably like even more of this shit, right? No, almost, yeah. 2.3. Let's see what should I say. Yeah, it is kind of like if you really like beeline on the and sometimes you can even like finish without like really wanting it. It might be just kind of like going on an adventure and there's only one path. That was kind of underwhelming. That leads to the finale pretty much. I think that's what happens to Steo. So I'm kind of taking my time. And yeah, now I just need the corrupt energy and it's already gonna be unlocking everything. Unlocking everything, hopefully. Let's see, maybe some quirks. There was nothing super obvious, but there probably are some as usual. 1. 4 hints available. Do I maybe have some? I don't. Dashboard key is turning. Or is it the every car door closes? Seems like again. I think I had that one before. That's actually kind of low-key a good one, really. Not sure there is a point, really. Apparently not. And it clearly also didn't open. Did close now, though. Huh? Yeah, they clearly didn't fall off. There's something with every car door I think I already had before and it was kind of weird. Let's try this one. Let's try opens, but clearly not it. Apparently it closes, alright. Mechanics kit. True, quack, true. You know it, you know it. Yeah, what if they plan some DLCs or something for this one? Player kick the car, gain battery charge, damn son. That's quite the quirk there. That's the new way to generate some natural energy there. Let's get the sealing kit too, as I don't really like super reliant on farming stuff. Just we have the ding shoot. Alright, good. So I'm gonna be ready. So tomorrow we're gonna go for another story, hope. I have a feeling there's still gonna be some. Actually, haven't I seen there was some path? Ah, I can see through here. It doesn't show any paths here though. But I kinda have a feeling there's gonna be like one more maybe here. This highway is kinda sus though, kinda little. Guess I can do 1 and 2. I wonder if this middle on this highway can get in this area already, so you can collect some of the resources there. That would be kind of cool, actually. There is so these swamp corals to get the Giga engine, I guess. Oh yeah, the upgrades. Let me see, actually. Can I get something new? I think I need more stuff for that. Yeah, all this I need the dink stuff already for. Actually, this was already waiting though. No kayaks needed. Yeah, there's also a lot of swamp coral on top of the engine. Gotta get some of that. Alright, other than that, a whole bunch of upgrades. That's good. Can't I build some of this shit here? Oh no, it's also all corrupted already there. Come on, gonna get some more of that. Oh, wait, that was unstable there. I saw that. Limb chips. Can I? Probably missing some resources for that. Oh yeah, the Olympium stuff. Alright. Gotta need to farm that. Alright, let me farm this here. And drive some more. Get more action. So far, actually pretty good. Like I did like what, once in all the runs. No bad, and that was also kind of PP, yeah. I decided to go too much off-road, I guess. Well, it was already the storm. The bobblehead, though. Going ham there. I don't want to like repair it too much because a lot of it gonna break. This one probably gonna be breaking soon. Haven't replaced that in a while. Yeah, might as well use up all the blowtorch. Sold the free bonus blowtorches anyway. I think I crafted like one. There we go. And while I remember, this and oh, this one's not going here yet. Goes here. There we go. Got him. Alright, tomorrow we then gonna do this in the morning before the first Look Friday kicks in. And now let's get some Tomaturge then. About time, eh? Get some action there too. Some insane story action too.